Yep, 40 drivers. Yeah, we're doing relaxed yellows. Yep. Nope. Yep. Damage off. Yep. Yeah, I need you to, Kenrod, if you can, to try to make it to where your screen shows me lap times, lap counter. You get what I'm saying? And then at the end of the stage, if you remember to try to scroll up, because I'll be watching you so I can see the rundown, maybe see the top 10 or whatever. Are you? Yep. Send me an invite to that lobby. I don't know how to put this on speakerphone, dang it. That other chat's full? Tell him to go to the TCR True Daddy public lobby. Jay Lynch is already in there. I'm going in there. Corey, I will be right back. So who else do I need to invite into the? I'm in the True Daddy one. Who else needs an invite into this party chat? Showstopper. Yeah, get them for. Yeah, get them in first. All right, Showstopper made it into this chat, so he's good. Okay, Kenrod, send me an invite so I can get this chat an invite. But get. No, he's in. He's in. He made it in. Gotcha. He made it in. Showstopper's in.
I got racing a dip and blocked.
I am coming in. It's loading though.
True Daddy still has me blocked. I tried calling you earlier. No, you do, unless your phone was
I might
off.
be getting blue screened. I don't know. It's connecting to network now. Here we go. All right, I'm in. So you invite your guys right now, Kenrod. Invite that chat, and I'm gonna invite this chat. All right, is this party chat ready for an invite? Kenrod, did you give yours? All right, y'all are now should be getting an invite to this chat.
Oh, okay.
Kenrod, send me 2 or 3 invites because I'm gonna have to back out so I can come back in from the booths view. Yeah. Yep. So it's gonna. You guys got to make sure that no matter what happens tonight, you only have 37 drivers when you roll because me, True Daddy, and Corey need to be able to jump in.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Will do. True Daddy, really? Yeah, I'm backing out. Matter of fact. Yep. So, okay, I'm going to back out now, Kenrod. Where are we at? I want everybody to be, it says 8:03 or 9:03 at my time. We're going to drop the green flag at 9:06. All right. Goodbye. All right, fellas. True Daddy, send me a couple more invites. I'm backing out. Oh, I got them. I got enough. They're sending them to me. And I'm backing out of this one, True Daddy, and I'm going to send you an invite to the booth. All right. So all right, stream. I know you've been sitting here patient. What we're doing is we're trying to get a big thing set up tonight for a TCR and NASCAR Heat 5 community member and friend that we lost, Bluegrass. We got a copy. Let me get Corey in here because he was. Let me call him real quick. We're going to have 3 broadcasters tonight. TCR True Daddy. Oh, there he is. Ignore that call. I just calling you right now. You can ignore that one there, Corey. All right. So I'm watching Ken Rod's. Y'all, you have invites too, right, Corey and True Daddy? You do? Okay. So we will join that in about, I don't know. I'll see when he starts counting it down. But this is, yeah, we will. We'll send you an invite as soon as. I told him to start it at 9:06, which is 1 minute away. But I'm also watching his uh, feed, so I'll know when to join. But yep. I would just broadcast, or you know what, do what you want to do. If you want to be our in-race broadcaster, yeah, do that. Yeah, do that anyway, because you could tell us things that we might need to know. So he's going through the field right now. Looks like there's 23 drivers so far, 25 drivers now.
I'm live right now, guys.
I'm live as well. We are live. Hello. Okay, hold on. Young Jay is in a custom car. He needs to get into a 36 or a 73. Yep. All right, hold on. I'll call you back, Ken. Or yeah, 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna leave this chat and go over to that other chat. I want you to invite me back to this chat, Corey, because as soon as I leave, I won't see it. Yep. All right, hold on here. He is gonna. All right, Young Jay. Are you here, Young J01? Young Jay, we need you to get out and get into a 36 or a 73. You're in a custom paint scheme right now. No, we want just a 73 or 36 actual AI car. Yeah, no biggie. We'll wait for you. Somebody in this party chat invite Young Jay back in to the race. Okay. So the 24 and the 13, we're going to have one driver each. That is for Rickster, who also passed away last year, and Antwolf, who passed away a few years ago, both TCR members. Kind of memorializing them, helping them, or, kind of thing. Yeah, that's exactly what they said. So, yeah, let me get somebody explain that to him real quick. All right, so as soon as Young Money gets back in, then you can fire it off. All right, goodbye. All right, guys, I'm going back over to the booth. We are waiting for Young Money, and then we'll go green. All right. So yeah, as soon as Young Money, we had to explain to him how to switch cars. As soon as he gets it switched, they're dropping the green flag. He's in the other lobby, but I don't see him in. He's might lose out. I don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? But before we go green here, Young Jay, yep, he's back. So I just seen Kenrod see it. I think he might be firing it off. He hasn't unpaused it yet, but for all those out there watching, this is the Bluegrass Memorial race that we're putting on tonight. We're trying to raise a little bit of money to help with his family and everything during these times here. The NASCAR community, we're a close little community here. We race every day, talk to each other every day, and we lost another brother. We just want to memorialize him in the best way we can for this little NASCAR game we all love. So, yep. Additionally, tonight you're going to see a lot of the 73 and the 36. We do have one car that'll be the 13 and another one that'll be the 24 to also memorialize two others that we've lost, Ant Wolf and Rickster. Yes, sir. They have dropped the green flag, fellas. I am joining the lobby now. Corey, do you have the invite, or do you need me to shoot you one
Yes,
before?
sir.
Okay.
Tim 4, I'm loaded in.
We are loading in, and I am watching live now. No, they're just dropping the green flag tonight and going. We're saving that part for your special race tomorrow as well, because this is race one of the tribute that we will be doing for Bluegrass. We're doing another one tomorrow night. Yep, that's right. Yep.
Alright, guys, here we go. We're fixing to take the green flag here as the 13 right here is going to lead us to the green flag.
It looks good.
We got a lot of fast drivers in here tonight, guys. We're going to see a lot of talent out here on the track tonight. Oh, they're already spinning in turn one. Oh, big wreck out of turn 1 and 2. Huge wreck.
Was that a caution? Looks like we got our first caution already.
First caution of the night. I think there's a little bit of checkup down there on the bottom. Yeah, we'll get them restacked again here.
And tonight's going to be a learning for all these guys. We usually race with about 13, 14 drivers every night. Sometimes a little bit more, but 40 drivers on the racetrack is going to be a lot.
As if you're following me, we're riding along with Marlboro here, as he's going to line back up to take the green flag.
Yeah. All right, and they're getting ready to go green again. You got TCR Slabs leading the field. Kenrod in second, Tyler in third. And they're he had some takeoff
it's getting
speed.
road, yes.
Here we go. You got about half the field on the bottom line, half the field on the top line. Both lines looking all right. Little squirrely there for a few of them, but they really need to get going up into speed, and that's when the handling will get going again. About halfway through the field. Looked like one of them got a little loose there, but all is good. They're making it down the back stretch. One under the
We got
yellow.
a little bit of bumping going on back here, but the good driving from everyone to keep it together right there.
That's right. Looks like about the top 7 or 8 are content to just sit in here in a nice little line, let things kind of... Yeah, exactly. Back there through the field, you see a few down there. They're side by side.
I'm riding along with Milroy right now. I think he's in maybe the 5th position or so. These guys are really tight right up here in the front. Looking really good on the bottom.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yes they
This
are.
is a beautiful straight line all the way down the backstretch right here. These
Yeah.
guys are finally, they got it together now. Got a little bit middle of the field there. Yep. And it looks like you got a second pack that's trying to form up. Hopefully they'll get a little bit single file so they can run these guys back down.
Which they do have a good chance of running them back down because where they're all in single file right there, there's a little bit of a checkup at times, so that could really help out that backpack really trying to push to get back up there.
Exactly. Right now here you got, it is, and that's exactly, that's what's going to be something that we see tonight that we don't normally see. You're going to see, with 40 cars out here, you're going to see 2, 3, 4 packs possibly running all at one time. Right now, that lead pack, Kenrod's in about 5th place. He's hitting 215 going into turn 3 there. And he is in the 36 Bluegrass car. Yep. Yep. Well, I remember how he always did. He would love the strategy part to it. You know what I mean? It's more than those little. Yeah, if you're gonna do anything more than an 8 lapper, yes, you got to have the strategy, just like in real racing. You know what I mean? There's got to be. That's right. Now these guys are also running 4 times wear, which is another one of his favorites. But what that means is these guys are going to have less fuel, and their tires are going to burn up a lot quicker. You're going to see a few more green flag pit stops as well.
No, Real, can I ask you a question here? Do you think that we're going to see any fuel saving tonight?
You know, I think there will be. If this thing goes green, there will be. There'll be some saving, and hopefully there'll be some strategy coming onto pit road. The more guys you come onto pit road and get out with, the faster you are as a group.
For
You know what I
sure,
mean?
for
So,
sure. Yeah, the bigger the pack, the better.
yep. Yep, looks like to me too. You got about 15 or so cars in this front pack. You got another pack of 2 or 3 back there, and then you got another big pack in the third pack there, and they'll probably either run down these 2 and hopefully catch them or catch them on pit road. You know, I can see that happening. I see from Kenrod up here, he's got 5 laps left of fuel. So, yes, black flags are on. Gosh, we should have told that to everybody before it started. But black flags are on. Speed limit will be 55, and you don't want to speed. That's a 15-second penalty.
Yeah, a big mistake to make here, especially with this being a drafting track, getting caught
Yep.
speeding can be really devastating.
We're coming to lap 10 right there as they cross the line. TCR Slabs Incorporated, driving the 13 Geico car for Ant Wolf, is leading the race right now. And everybody behind him right now doesn't look like they're really interested in making a move. It looks like they're content with being where they're at. You know what I mean? And that's smart super speedway racing too. Does
Yes,
look
for
like the
sure. And it's a long race, so I think everyone being conservative, I think it's a pretty smart move right now.
Yep. If I do see somebody, no, if I see somebody making a move right now, I do think it'll come from maybe P3, that Cali Blunts guy. He loves to make it side by side racing, and he loves to go for that lead. So I can see him doing it. But right now he does look content. Looks like P4 might be making a little bit of a run here. He's backing it up just a little.
And he's got Kenrod behind him too, which is an excellent
Yep.
pusher when it comes to getting them runs. He is glued to the bumper.
That's right. And if the run's coming, it's coming now. I see him coming to the
Yep,
back. We're going to see if
yep.
he
Let's see
is
what they
content
do.
or if he drops it out. Looks like he's,
Yeah, he kind of just stayed where he was at.
yep. I
I
don't
guess
blame
maybe
him.
they're just testing the waters. Maybe
Yep.
just testing the
Yeah.
waters a little bit.
Well, one thing you worry about now, you go to the high line here, and instead of losing a few spots, you could lose 40. You know what I mean? So,
Yes, yes.
I think this will all start shaking out more towards the end of the race, and also once the pit stops start happening. So, looks like Kenrod's got 3 to go. We do have one driver up here in the booth that is actually racing, so we got a little in-race report we can do. How much fuel do you have left, True Daddy? Okay. Yep. I do see that being. I agree. I see that being where we could see some wrecks or some cautions coming when that happens, but we'll see here. We got a couple of them. The leaders are pitting. The leaders are dropping down at the pit road. You got
Yep.
TCR Slabs coming in. He's got to woe it up. He's got to woe it up. A little bit of contact with the wall. Another one come flying in at like 200 mile an hour. Made some contact with a few guys.
Yeah, we got one going through the infield.
Yep. Caution came out. So this will benefit the guys that are on pit road right now. If they made it in before that caution, they will get to pit, and they won't have to pit under yellow. So they'll be able to go back out there and start up in the front.
That worked out perfect for them guys. You know, they're going to get very good track position.
Yep. That's good for you. So right now, according to my tracker, we got a lot of guys pit. You got Yonkers in 3rd, Young Money in 4th, Shady Acres 5th, Jay Lynch 6th, Wi-Fi 7th, Still Blaze in 8th, Marlboro 9th, and Hurricane Hall is your top 10. But they will have to pit, and these guys that are stuck on pit road will not be pitting. So this'll shake it up. And we fire off again. That was our 2nd yellow of the day. That's right. That top lane looked like it got a little woed up there. And that bottom lane is taking advantage of that. Look at that. It looks so good. You got.
They're fighting for position, guys.
You got 3
I don't want
wide,
anyone
about 4 deep right there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how showing off the talent there on some of these drivers.
Yes, for sure. That's what I was just fixing to say. It looks wild, but these guys are showing a lot of talent with this 3 wide. 73 goes down to the pits there, or falling behind 1. Not sure what happened there. Maybe he didn't pit under caution, and he's going in there to get him some freshies.
Yep. If you didn't pit under caution there, you were running out of fuel. Is probably what was going on there. Yep. This is. Well, and I'm going to just show you this from this view here. Look at that straight line down the backstretch. These guys are getting better and better as these restarts go. That's good.
And the guy out front, I'm just not surprised. It's Slabs, man. Always out front. If you look out there, you're going to see Slabs. I love it, man. He dominates on these.
Yep, you got Cali Blunts who made a move, but this is going to show why making a move is dangerous, because he got passed by about 7, but found a hole. It was a little hole, and he found it and got in there. You got one guy on the apron there in the 73, but he holds that. He doesn't come back on the track and cause an accident.
Little bit of a checkup here. Cali goes get squeezed high a little bit, but he's going to bump to 36. They're going to let him back in. That's awesome, showing respect there. I like it.
That's right. Riding on long here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nope, everybody's kind of, minding their, trying to find a line, trying to be respectful. You can see it from all these guys.
And we have a high side that right there may be trying to form up here, maybe. No, they get back low. Kind of smart there, I guess. Yeah.
He saved it. We had that on there. That was a good save up there. You guys seen in this view here? Yep. All right, in the top 5 right now is TCR Slabs, Huckleberry, Kenrod, Bull Hurley, and Young Money. Those are the top 5 cars out there.
Always great to hear Bull Hurley's name up there in the front.
That's right. Well, if done right, this should be one of the fastest. You should take over the leaderboard maybe for the day at least. Yep. Yep. Well, I was riding on board with TCR, or not, with Kenrod, and he was hitting 216 into that corner. He's running in 3rd place right now. So them leaders they are hooked up. Those top 5 cars right now are really looking
Milrod
like
has a good chance to make a run here. We'll see what he does with it as he comes in the front stretch. He has enough gap here to build up some speed, and will he go with it?
He is going for it.
Yeah.
And he's got some
Let's
friends.
see if he can do it. Yeah, he does.
Oh,
and
but he decides against it. He decided against it.
I thought better of it.
He got Callie Blunts in the middle there. 3 wide. It's easy to do.
We got 3 on the top, though. 3 with 4 making its way up there. He'll probably dodge down back there, though. They're going to squeeze down there. Everybody gets down there good. No, they're going to get back up there. 4 of them back up there now.
TCR Slab still leading the field today. Gotcha. We got TCR True Daddy. He's going to make an early pit stop, try to out-strategize him. They should have about 4 laps before they have to pit, before they're all out of fuel. And you got 7 laps to go. So for me, I think there'll be some strategy that'll win this stage here, just like True Daddy's trying to do. I would think just a gas and go is probably going to be the stage winning move, but we should see.
And if anyone's watching my stream, these 4 back here in the back, these guys are not out of the race by no means. That's why we have stages. So once we complete them, these guys will be stacked back up with the field, and they'll get another shot at stage 2 and stage 3 to get some points here. But they are not out of the race by no means, even though they're this far back.
Well, that's one thing about why we love Talladega. Any one of these cars right now has a shot at winning this race. Any one of them. Yeah, we're watching you. We're riding on board with Slabs right now. This should show you how it is. You've got about 8 of them, I believe, in this first pack, and then another pack of 5 right behind them. You got one of them. Looks like he was going to come up and try to help you. Try to make sure you stay in
check there. Nothing
oh. Matter of fact,
There's
you had
2
some
pitting.
Yep. You had some peel off to go pit, so we got some strategies already going on. They leave Slabs out there with Kenrod in second. Yeah, you should. Well, you will, as long as the caution doesn't come out right now. They have to pit. I would think the most anybody could have is about 3, but we'll see. Maybe somebody
Well, I'm riding along with Hurricane in top 10 right now, and he has 2 laps of fuel left, so...
Yep. I'm riding along with Kenrod. He not only has 3 laps of fuel, but he's only got 17% of tire. Leaders are pitting. You got Slabs coming on in. This time they all do get woed up. Some of them took advantage of that wall there.
Yeah, I seen a little advantage of the wall. Oh, another caution on the track.
Another caution as they all come down pit road. What I think is happening there. Yep. Right now. Also, question, is that the end of the stage, or are you guys going to have a... Did it end that stage?
No, there's 4 laps remaining in the stage.
All right.
And your top 5 is going to be right now. That's going to restart. Is going to be Marlboro, Lynch, Wi-Fi, and Tyler, and Hurricane in the top 5 here.
Yep. And I got the 6th place is Kenrod, Still Blazing, Young Money, Slabs, and Cali Blunts. Some of them boys didn't pit yet, so they're going to pit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's going to help out True Daddy, like you guys heard a few minutes ago. He already pitted, so he's definitely going to make his way up to the front here.
There you go. Back on lead lap, though, right? Yep, there we go.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he's a lap down.
Yep. Wow, so this should be just wild here. A 1-lap run to the end of the stage 1. You got Kenrod out there. He's going to pull that inside lane back. He's got Slabs on his bumper with Cali Blunts in 3rd.
I'm going to ride along with Tyler here and see how these top 4 do. Looks like Tyler may be backing up a run right here, though.
Yep. Is he the 4th place car there?
Yes, sir.
Ooh. They did. No, there is a wreck. I don't know if
that will be the end of the stage.
That caused the caution? All right,
yes.
Stage 1 winner will be Kenrod. He will win Stage 1. Followed by Slabs, Cali Blunts, Tyler, and Millwright. Your 6th place finisher will be Jay Lynch, 7th Young Money, 8th Huckleberry, Steel Blazin', and Shady Acres rounding out your top 10. Stage number 2 is going to be about 28 laps. It should be 2, if it goes green flag, should be 2 pit stops. Hopefully these guys, what's causing these cautions when they're coming down pit road is they're hitting the inside wall. And if 1 or 2 of them do it at the same time, it will cause a caution. And I think that's why the cautions are coming out, unfortunately there. Let's get back up here. This should mix up the field. We're going to come way back here, show you what it's like. We're riding back in the back of the pack with Yonkers. Beautiful sight, all those 73s. Yep. Well, the only thing he didn't take his time on was whenever he played me at baseball. It'd be 2 innings in, and this guy would be hitting home runs, and his pitching was just crazy. Yeah. Very interesting right here.
And right now, I really like seeing that top really trying to fight right now. I like seeing that trying to form.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. The top line is not giving up. And a matter of fact, another one jumped out there. I think that was Slabs. It looked like he's going to make it 3 wide past a 36 car. Not sure which one.
And he's ripping it up there, man.
Nobody came out. Looks like he's got Cali Blunts trying to come help him up on the high line. But it's just 2 versus 30. You know what I mean? And that looked like it could have potentially been lag. I couldn't tell there.
Big wreck in the back there.
That is a caution. You got Ty Scott in the 73. Looked like we're riding on board there. He got a little out of shape. Not sure how that went down, but... Oh, and another 73 decided to... Yeah. Still Blazing. We'll lead him off on here with Bull Hurley, Unmade Mark, Kenrod, and Huck as your top 5.
I'm going to ride back there in the back, too.
Now you got Slabs, who was leader most of the day. He's down to 10th place. We'll see if he can come back up. And will they all take advantage of the pit road? Giving up your track position with 40 cars is different than giving it up with 10. So this should be interesting. See how many pit and don't pit. Looks like you got a lot of guys that chose not to pit. Yeah, looks like you got one spinning in the back there. Was that another caution, or are they still green? Looks like there might be green still.
Green.
Still green. That top line isn't giving up yet. There they go, screaming on past us there. That top line needs a few more friends to get it going, but they are holding their own, man. You got at least 20 of them in a line at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Looks like Callie Bluntz is trying to figure out how to get to the bottom. He does. He makes his way to the bottom pack. Marlboro Finest running in second right now. Ooh, some contact back there. They were 3 wide, but they all save it. Good saves back there.
Yeah, and I was riding along with Showstopper there when that happened. That was really good driving by everyone right there.
Yep. Well, and it's good to see out here. Up on the broadcast booth, these guys are running hard, some single file racing, but they're all trying hard and coming together for a good cause here. That's right. That's right. Oh, you got some side-by-side action back here for third. You got 2 of the 73s. They're beating and banging each other a little bit. A little bit more than side draft there, but he gets back in. He tucks back in, loses 1 spot. A lot of action going on.
Most definitely. Really good racing. Everybody being kind of conservative right now.
Yep. I'm thinking about the next 6-7 laps here. They will be pit. You got...
Yeah.
Yep. 20 laps remaining.
20 laps. Yep.
Yep. In stage 2.
I kind of like the being patient strategy with everyone right now. I think it's a bad time at this moment with pits coming up soon to try to make anything happen on the high side with the chance of going even further back. So I think staying on the bottom right now is a good call right here from everyone.
I agree, and I have to imagine we're going to see a totally different race once there's about 15 laps to go in this thing. I think
definitely. It's going to get wild.
The friendship meter and the... Yeah, exactly. There is only one winner. That's right, one winner, and I'll tell you what, each and every one of these guys want to be that guy today more than any other day right now. They want to win this race. Yep.
Now, do we have the race winner coming in tonight?
We will. We'll be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invite the race winner for an interview, and then you might get a couple other guys up here who want to, pay their respects also, and just say whatever they'd like. Well, you're our in-race reporter. We're trying to let you. Yeah, that's right. Well, we're trying to let you right now concentrate going 220 down this deal. You got a job to do. Yep.
And I'm going to ride along with Hurricane here. They're still considered in the front pack here. Just check out a little bit of how these guys are bump drafting here.
And it's kind of interesting from what I've been watching here. You got the pack of 6 cars. Now, they're out front, and they want to, as I say that, they get side by side. But they're trying as hard as they can to pull away from that second pack. But the problem is that second pack has more cars. So whenever they want, they just keep coming back to them. And
yeah, Yeah.
And that's just how it is at super speedway racing. Hopefully they'll have a good run here. It does look like they're trying to get lined up back there and hopefully get this thing side by side. Looks like that second pack is going to be led by Callie Blunts and Kenrod, also pushing somebody in front of him. I cannot tell who that is at this moment. I do know it's the 36 car. and you got some
pitting.
Got some coming down pit road now.
Unmade Mark stays out on the track.
Looks like about 4 of them decided to pit right there.
Lynch.
And we do have side-by-side action. You got a pack of 3 on the bottom. Those leaders, the other pack of 7 cars caught them. They are nose to tail on the high line, making it work. They're showing us exactly how that top line works.
Yep.
The instinct immediately is to drop down, but I hope they pull that 7th place guy. When you're in this game and you're the 7th place guy pushing on the top line, you are just desperate that they don't forget about you. And they did it. They pulled him along with. So we have a lead change on the track right there. Top 7 guys now in this race went by on the high line. That was
and we had a couple of drivers that went into the pits. We had, Jay Lynch still blazing, and a couple of them guys go in. They'll be back up here running again here soon. Yep. But awesome move from Callie and them guys to make something happen on that high side. And I think if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be someone like Callie to get up there and start pushing hard like that.
Yeah. All right, so now I am thinking that this is going to be either this lap, the next 2 or 3 laps. This lead pack will jump down pit road. Not sure if they're all communicating together in a chat, as we have 2 different chats, but if they can work as a group, here they come. We got
and the 24 of Callie is going to be going in.
2 of them came into pit road there.
As we have Kenrod out front. Well, he's running second.
Yep.
Still considered out front. Huckleberry went into the pits. Millwright's in the pits as we go back along riding with Marlboro here.
Guy looks like he got a few more pitting.
Now, if you were in this race, are you going to try to be a little aggressive getting into the pits to try to gain, a position or two, or are you trying to be kind of a little conservative and just try not to speed?
Well, that's for me personally, I try not to speed because look, I can lose the race by getting a 15-second penalty, but if I gain a spot or 2, it's just not worth it. The juice isn't worth the squeeze right there. So we do have 1 car. Young Jay has wrecked coming onto pit road, but he gathered it up. I don't believe that'll be a caution.
Yeah, we have Marlboro in the pits. We have Rare Breed, Yonkers, and
give a couple shout-outs to these drivers also in the race tonight. You got Huckleberry, Tyler, Wi-Fi, J-Mac, TCR J-Mac, Millwright. Marlboro's on pit road right now.
Riding along with True Daddy right here going into 1 and 2.
Does look like Marlboro's on this pit's an awfully long time. I don't know if he got a speeding penalty. Nope, he is going now.
Showstopper on pit road, Shady Acres. While Young Jay comes out of the pits, he's going to get that thing revved up. Slab's coming out. Callie making his way.
With a guy we haven't shouted out tonight, Blazin' FTR. Looks like he's already made his pit stop.
I've been kind of checking the pit. I've seen Blazin' up in the front of lots. So shout out to him for a good race tonight. And Tyler. Shout out to Tyler, another one of our all-track guys.
Looks like whatever happened with Callie Blunts, he's all by himself. That's never good at Talladega. And it's a mile or so before a car in front of him or behind him. So that's
and it's so easy to speed here, so easy. It's easy to misjudge it sometimes because you think you can get her slowed up, but then you start sliding them front tires when it locks up, and it just picks up speed from there.
That's right. We're riding on board now with Kenrod FTR. Looks like this is the lead pack. Kenrod is making a move right now to third. And looks like you have Slabs as the leader. Slabs will be the leader after green flag pit stops. And it's a pack of 4. Those 4 guys right now have this second stage in their grasp. And it is Slabs, Hurricane, Kenrod, Tyler. They have about a 3-second gap over Unmade Mark in the next pack of cars. It looks like it's just Unmade and one other guy trying desperately to pick up more cars so they can run down this pack of 4.
And guys,
Absolutely.
what he means by, or what we all mean by all track for everyone at home is we have guys in here that race a lot of short tracks, half mile, quarter mile, all that type of stuff, you know.
Road courses, everything, yes.
Yeah, road courses. And then you have guys that are strictly just Daytona, Talladega, and they're some of the best super speedway guys you'll race.
Yep.
For sure.
And most of us, when we first started this game, we started at Talladega. I mean, that's where you kind of get, you learn, you get it. Exactly. And some people just love it so much they never break off of it, but yeah, well, Bluegrass raced all the tracks. Yeah. Well, he raced all tracks too. Yeah. No. Yep. Yeah. Yes, he would.
Slab is still leading our field here, coming down the backstretch.
Yep, with 9 to go in stage number 2.
And they're going to split up here, and we have 3 going to the high side now, leaving the 2 on the bottom. Now, if these 3 on the top can stay very tight, they can gain an advantage here as one falls off and will fall back into the bottom.
But it was still enough. Those 2 on the top had enough to go, and they took over the lead. You got it right there. As that is Tyler Shenny and I'm not sure who's in front of him. Tyler's in second right now, and he pushed somebody to the lead there. Then you got Slabs, Kenrod in that top deal. I'm not sure who the third car is there. He is the first car 1 lap down, so he definitely wants to hang on to this pack desperately, as when this stage ends, he will get that wave around. They're going to make a move to the high side. You got Slabs going up there. He's got 2 cars behind him. They are going to make this work.
They made an awesome run. That looked good.
Yep. And it's almost as if that's the second time that's happened right there, Corey.
Yeah.
You think that the 73, once he helps them, he then kind of backs up and says, I don't want to be involved with these leaders right now. I just want to hold the leaders.
Yeah, I think in the position he's put himself in, whether he knows it or not, he can tell them guys are backing up a run. And I think he's just helping them out there and then fading back where he's comfortable out. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him pounce with about 2 to go from back there.
Yes, exactly. The lucky dog or the wave around. Yep. The free pass is a good thing to get, but to be on the lead lap is even better. So that's what I would be thinking if I was that 73. Yep. Well, when they get there, hopefully you can hang on to that draft as well. That'll benefit you out. Yep. Well, as I'm watching now, it does look like Slabs is coming up to 2 cars who are about the start-finish line right now. Another run here on the high side.
Yeah, for sure. 2 of them up here.
Yep.
As we're going to see some lap traffic here, I think, for the first time tonight. First or second time tonight.
I'll tell you what, I do appreciate the fact that they got the 5 here, and these guys are not just content to just ride. I mean, they're giving us something to watch here. That's 2 or 3 lead passes in a row on the high line, and it might be another one with Slabs. Ooh, caution came out right when he was getting ready to make that move. So
exciting. This is going to be exciting.
Your top 10, yeah, we're going to have a shootout. You got 17 cars on the lead lap with True Daddy being that last one. That other 73 was Rare Breed. He was the one that gets the free pass right now. You got a couple guys a lap down. It'll be Millwright, Lynch, Yonkers, Young Jay, Showstopper, and Captain Longnack as the all one lap down. And unfortunately, finishing last tonight will be J-Mac. It looks like he either got disconnected or crashed out, one or the other. But it's going to be a short little sprint. Yep.
I think we're going to see a bunch
I think
of
we're going to
three
either
wide
see a
right here.
caution or we're going to see some good racing. One or the other.
For
Maybe
sure.
a mix of both.
Yeah, no middle of that. It's either going to be one of the two.
Here we go with 3 laps to go at the end of stage number 2.
And I think that I'm going to ride with Slabs here. I think I'm going to see something from him.
2 to go, matter of fact, actually. Yep. So they will be coming to the white flag next time by.
As we're already 3 wide before we're even coming out of turn 2 here. Good racing.
Yeah, Wi-Fi, man, whoever was behind him, he was the first car on the high line there. He had a great start, but
4
just the cars
wide.
behind him did not. He will find a hole, though, tuck in about 7th. We will ride along
single
with him.
file here. And I'm going to call it. I think as soon as we get to the back stretch, we're going to see people start shooting to the high side. As
will
I'm
agree
watching
with that.
Slabs back up a run, I do believe.
Yep, looks like Slabs is going to be that guy to make that move. He's in P4 right now.
And right, I called it on the restart. Slabs is going to give us something to show, and that's why we're riding along with him right now.
Yep, 2 to go.
As he makes his run to the outside, he's got help. They're tight. He's got 3 with him. Ooh. I hope they can get that.
We got another
I really
pack.
do.
They're coming up
There
top
we
with
go.
him. So you got
There
3
we go.
left to hanging on the
Yes.
bottom by themselves. You got a pack of 7, maybe 8, 9 looking like coming to the high line as they make the pass for the lead. But one of the
As the
73s decides to
73
dive down
goes
at the bottom
down.
there, and they close the
Slabs
door
got
on
down.
him. Woo!
Get down, Slabs. Get down, baby. Oh, can he get down? Yeah. Great
That was
racing.
good racing right there. They did it at the perfect time. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
shout
you
out
go.
to Tyler, too, for being a great
Yeah, it looks like you
finisher
got
out there.
Wi-Fi in about 4th or 5th right now. Coming, this is the last lap of stage 2. Yep, final lap.
And I think Tyler's going to stay with him right here.
Yep.
So if anyone's going to get it, it's going to
P3's
come
trying
from
to back
3 or
up,
4.
but as you see, Slabs come to the high side with Tyler. They are trying to break that draft. Two cars rise up, but the bottom 4 don't. It's just it's going to be Slabs.
I don't think it's going to be enough.
Take it. No.
Yes, sir.
But a good run by Marlboro.
Yeah.
Back here in about 6th. He passed about 3 or 4 of them right there up the middle. 3rd place by True Daddy at the end of that stage.
Good job,
Congratulations. It had to be a pretty big fight. Yep. So you had Slabs, Tyler, 1st and 2nd. True Daddy in 3rd. Not sure that I can start at 6th. 6th was Ty Scott, Huckleberry in 7th, Unmade Mark in 8th. Now I can see that. Still Blazin' finished 4th, Cali Blunt's 5th. Marlboro 9th, Young Money 10th, Kenrod 11th, and Blazin' in your top 12. Well, we're going to see how stage 3 goes. This is where we've already seen a lot of lead changes, more than I anticipated, to be honest with you, in those first 2 stages. But let's see how it goes now. True Daddy on. There you go. Let's take a look here. You got Bull Hurley in 2nd. He's going to be your first car on the top lane. We'll see if he can't get that top lane going. Oh, he is not going to get that top
got
lane
pinched
going.
down there.
Yes,
Ooh,
they
very
bailed on him
close.
as fast as they possibly could. I can't blame them, to be honest with you, to start a stage like that. You want to get down to the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah, it's all take now. There's no give. It's all take.
Yeah. This is a great sight to see. It's a bunch of green and blue
for
and white coming
everyone
down this back straightaway.
And for everyone at home, these guys are all friends. and that's all out the window now.
Yes.
There's no
Four
friends at
wide,
this
five
point.
wide in the back there. We're watching. Still 4 wide, and these guys are hanging on. Oh, man, that was neat to see. They did not wreck that. 4 wide around that corner, some beating and banging, and they hung on to it. Good stuff. Unfortunately, as we were riding along with Bull Hurley, we watched him go from 2nd to about 20th in one lap.
You gotta hate that for Bull Hurley.
They hung him, he got stuck in the middle, and that's not a place you want to be. We're going to try to get our way up to the front here with my cameras.
Ooh, we got a couple guys below the double yellow as they ease their way back onto the track.
Yep,
Everyone just trying to squeeze in a hole right now. You're going to see some guys get pushed down a little bit. And some guys, they're not even getting hit sometimes. Sometimes they just kind of come down anyways to give them a little room like, hey, I'm here. They just don't want to. You just stay there and get door slammed. Usually the guy up above will kind of move his way up and realize that the door, it's not open.
What I just seen there too, guys, is we seen the top 5. We had Callie Blunt's had a run. He was in 6th place, had a big run coming up there. And I think he just got there sooner than he anticipated because he hit the back of P5 and it cost him. I mean, he had a heck of a run if he...
one in the outside wall. We got a big wreck down the back stretch. Maybe some pushing gone wrong there.
Yep, that looks like that's going to bring out a caution, I would imagine.
And it does.
Yep, that was a big wreck back there. And the big one at Talladega. We've seen maybe 1 or 2 of them so far, but...
Yeah, I think it's possibly a little bit of pushing gone wrong there. Everyone just really full throttle.
Yep. And if you don't believe us, I challenge you to go get yourself a steering wheel and some pedals. Get this game, and I guarantee you will become addicted just like all of us. This is one of the most fun games there is. True Daddy is the leader right now. I don't know if he's going to pit or not, but your top 10. True Daddy, Slabs, Tyler, Blazin, Hurricane. That's your top 5 before they pitted. All right, we're going to ride on board this time with the 13 of Slabs as he now leads the top line. Let's see. He's got a powerful car. Can he get that top line hooked up this time? Yeah, he just can't either. It looks like that bottom line just on each one of these restarts is just a little bit faster to reach into turn 1. Are you leading right now? True Daddy and he's that first 73 down there at the bottom. Well, we shall see.
What I still see Callie and I still see Slabs driving. So
yep, there was an accident. We have 2 or 3 cars.
We do.
Yep,
yeah.
2 or 3 cars in the back there crashing.
Looks like we're gonna have no caution.
Yeah, yes. I don't think a yellow came out.
No caution.
Nope.
Oh, so we'll keep her green here.
So.
Oh. And I have a little bit of lagging going on my screen here. Hopefully it clears up. And we did okay. Yeah. No, it's on my internet. Some issues going on with it, but we'll get
we go. We got one guy, P3, kind of got hung out there a little bit, but they are going to let him back in. Playing nice with them. These guys are now going to have a run. The top 2 cars are out in a lead all by themselves. Big run coming from behind them. Will they make it to the outside here? Looks like he chose not to. Looks like he didn't want to make the risk there of being hung out to dry. So he's going to just get to the back and sit there. Big long cars. That has to be about 20 some odd cars right there, and a nice straight line there at the bottom. Ooh, one gets tucked under the yellow, and he survives. There they go. They're making a move to the high side.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them to the high side now. The third car hesitated. He went to the bottom, so that's going to definitely help out the bottom pack there. And everybody else is hanging on to the bottom there. They are now going to push these 2 cars, or probably you're going to see them slowly fall to the back there. Let's see if they can find a hole and fit in. Nope. Looks like I'm thinking they have about, because they will be pitting still. There'll be green flag pit stops here. Probably about 6 or 7 laps. Looks like you got the 4th place guy of Slabs deciding to make a run.
Yep.
3 laps like for the leader of the race, TCR True Daddy. We're going to ride on board now with Slabs in P4. We're going to see if he decides to make a run and if anybody goes with him. He's got a pack of at least 15 to 20 cars behind him. They are moving right now. Looks like the run's going to come any second here. To the high line he goes. And the whole pack stays with him, leaving 3 at the bottom. And these guys are there's nothing that bottom pack can do. They just have to hold on and hope.
I don't think there's enough 36s up there on the top line right there.
Yeah. They need a few more back there.
Yeah, just
But the bottom line there, they had to just take it as they could, and then they finally did get up. They're not going to lose the draft. Nope. No, it was a good clean run. Yeah. Yep.
One makes his way up there at the top, keeps it out of the wall though. Good driving.
He does, and what he's hoping for right now is please don't lose this draft. If you're one car and you lose the draft by yourself, you are not catching back up. So, got another one that's squirted out. A couple more going with him, maybe. I don't think they're going to be able to make anything happen that far back, but hey, give him a credit for trying.
For sure. Ooh. No contact there, nothing too crazy.
Looks like that top 5 pack is kind of pulling away a little bit, trying to string themselves ahead of the rest of them, but ooh, you got some action there from 6th place. It looks like Cali Blunt's got underneath one of the 36s, was forced under the yellow, but they save it. They get back in line. That's a lot of patience and respect for your fellow driver right there.
For sure.
Cali Blunt's let that one not be a wreck, basically, is what he
and the thing is, this late in the race, you really need to hold that bottom. When you come up this late in the race, 9 times out of 10, someone's going to try to stick that nose in there, because at this point, the track position's hard to come by, so you try to get it however you can, and at this point in the race, I think you can be just a little more aggressive with it.
I agree, and it does look like the pitting has begun. You had one of the 73s coming onto pit road right there. You have one of the 73s coming out. Yep. Ooh, that's going to hurt this late in the race. Unfortunately, True Daddy, our in-race driver, got a black flag. But it is not over. There could still be a caution. There could still be anything that can happen. Yep. Looks like Kenrod's thinking about maybe making a run here. Oh, Kenrod's going to stick back in there. And I think what they're doing now, this top 15 cars, is they're going to just try to stay in a line until the pit is happening. You don't want to make that move right now and get stuck on the high line and not be able to pit. So
yeah, for sure.
We should see pitting in the next 2 to 3 laps by everybody.
And I think it's going to be interesting watching them get on pit road. I think we're going to see a little bit of assistance with the wall a little bit, but Other than that, I think that's, these first 5, 6 drivers are very experienced. I think they're going to do great getting in the pit road.
Yep.
They're going to make it fun watching for sure.
Now the top pack is down to about, I'd say about 14, 15, maybe a little bit more. You got 2 of them dropping down to pit. Looks like they will also use the assistance of the wall. Well, we got also too, some of these guys, to be fair, in the public lobbies without pits. So for some of these guys, to be honest with you, this could be the first time they're ever doing it.
Yeah.
And even though the good guys on here make it look easy, it is not. Coming onto pit road at Talladega is one of the most difficult things you will do. You hit that brake pad, you think you got some brakes, and it just doesn't slow down like you think it's gonna.
And you're letting off to start braking at around 2, if not more than that, 200 mile an hour, and it's harder than you think to slow her down because you can gear down too quick if you're running a manual. It'll come out from under you.
Here they go. The lead pack is in, and I think that was one of the cleanest ones they've all came in at. That might not be a caution this time, as the entire pack comes into pit right there. Let's see. Hopefully they didn't get a black flag. We'll see if a few of them did or not.
I don't think they did. I think everyone got in there pretty smoothly.
No yellow flag for that, so we will see how they come out.
And Blazing FTR makes his way down the apron to get back onto the track.
Looks like so far I'm seeing nobody having a black flag on that one. Looks like they all made it, and they are going to come out. This is great. This is going to be green flag pitting, and at least a pack of about 14 or 15 coming out together. With about 14 laps to go. Oh, Young Money gets loose on the apron there, and he
so easy to do.
Stops.
So easy to do.
He makes the right call there. He doesn't cause a crash. We're going to try to work our way back up here to the leaders again.
Who do you have as a leader?
The 73 is leading the race. And cut us a little bit of slack today up here in the booth, as it is much harder to know who everybody is, because we're all in memory of Bluegrass driving the 36 and the 73. We got 2 drivers tonight. One of them driving the 13. That's Slabs. He's doing that in memory of another one of our friends that passed away, Ant Wolf. And you got another guy out there driving the 24 car in memory of another driver, TCR Rickster. So it's a little bit more difficult for us to know who is what and where and at what time. Does look like I'm riding on board with Slabs, and he is in P4 right now. P3 with Callie Blunts in 4th, Kenrod in 5th, Millwright in 6th, and Wi-Fi in 7th. Exactly. Yeah. And it does look like the leader is right out there in front. I believe that is him in front of Slabs, as Slabs is now in the 2nd position. And he has got about 13 cars in a beautiful line right here. They are going to run down. This is a helpless feeling that you get when you are this 73. As he has nothing he's going to be able to do about it, as this entire pack is probably going to go by him. But we'll see how he decides to go about it. He doesn't block. That's a gentleman deal right there. He did not block that run. Racing with respect out here tonight.
And Slabs.
And it was Showstopper. That is the 73 of Showstopper out there who was leading that race. Trying to count those 8, 9. There'll be 10 guys in this lead pack. 10 cars with Showstopper at the back of that field. Slabs in the lead, Callie Blunt's in 1st, and Kenrod in 3rd.
Are you surprised to see Callie up there behind him?
I am not. I think this is extremely neat right here to see too as well. You got the 13, the 24, and the 36. So we are basically what our vision was also of today is the 13 and the 24. Those are our friends that passed away. Ant Wolf about 3 years ago and almost 1 year ago, exactly, maybe a year and 2 weeks, was Rickster, and they are leading the Bluegrass number 36 car out there tonight. Just a beautiful sight to see.
Yeah, we've lost them guys pretty close. And, yeah, it ain't been very long. We've lost all 3 of them, so.
That's right.
All of them fly high. Rest in peace.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. You know, and these are two really good friends here.
Yeah.
Slabs and Callie. And Callie was like, I'm going to go out there and just look at it. And he thought about it.
He
got
did.
Ken
He
Rod.
definitely did. He's making them watch his mirror for sure.
That's right. As they lap one of the 73s right now, is he's going to just sit up high, like I said, with respect. He's sitting up there, letting that field go, and he's desperately going to try to hold on to this draft so he can be a part of this action.
And they are definitely running some high speeds there.
And to just let you know, guys, this is when it's going to get interesting, as we are crossing the line right now with 10 laps remaining. That was 10 to go at the line. Looks like you got the 5th place car has got I don't know how many he's got back there. It looks like maybe 7 guys with him. They're at a pretty good distance back to be able to make a good run to the high line. You know, the issue with this too is we got 9 laps to go, but I think we also still have one more green flag pit stop. So that's gonna.
One more what right there, Ray? You cut out for a second.
Oh, am I cutting out? I'm sorry.
No, that's probably mine.
We got 9 laps to go with one more. Everybody here on this field is going to have to do one more green flag pit stop. What we did today is we made it the most extreme difficulty level. That's what Bluegrass love to do, the 4 times wear. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I think we might actually see 1 or 2 people speed trying to push it.
Yeah. And that's going to be a heartbreaker. Imagine being up there. They've raced this whole race right now.
For sure.
All they're thinking of is get on pit road without messing this up, and you know one of them's gonna. So,
for sure.
Welcome to NASCAR Heat 5, right?
Yeah.
I'm watching on board with Ken Rod on my side screen here, and he has 3 laps of fuel left. He's got about 27% on his right front tire, so he may even have to put on 2 tires. If somebody else has it set up a certain way, they might be able to just do a little bit of fuel and go. And that could be the race-winning move. We will see.
Oh, most certainly.
We do have one of the cars ducked down to pit road, and I believe he was speeding. I think we might have just witnessed someone speeding coming onto pit road there.
So there's one of them.
Yep.
Which it happens.
Well, it was part of the broadcaster jinx, basically, right? We jinxed a few of these guys here.
We did.
We don't even feel bad about it at all. No.
It makes it interesting to see. You know, sometimes a train wreck is good entertainment.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding. But.
All right, so this pack of 4 has kind of pulled away, but I'm not sure if that is not exact. That might be what this second pack wants. They have a few more cars. They better not let them get too far out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they were attempting to kind of sit right there and make a run. And that P4 looks like he might even be backing up a little bit for him. Right there, I thought I seen a lag. That's unfortunate. Does happen in this game.
Yeah, that got Kenrod damaged, didn't it?
Yep, it shot him back there. No damage on, but it did hurt his chances there. And here we go. That pack of 4 that I talked about back there, they are making a move to the high side to try to pass Slabs, who's been the leader most of the day today. And they have some momentum here as the leaders are pitting. Slabs is coming onto pit road, followed by Kenrod.
Oh, Callie's going to lose. Oh, no, he saved it. Good driving, Callie. Really good driving, buddy. That was sorry.
Yep, I seen it too. Yeah. I'm thinking they didn't speed, but we will see how they come out. This could be the race for the win. I'm watching Kenrod right now. He's taking 1 can of fuel, right side tires only, so he should be on pit road for about 8 seconds. And we will see what the rest of them do. Here we go. We got 2 of the 36s pulling out. You got Cali Blunts pulling out. You got Slabs pulling out. They are side by side. Those 2 boys might hook up. We'll see how this goes.
The rest of the field's going to come in the pit.
Yeah.
There's only 1 car's going to stay out, and that's probably going to be a little harder on him when he goes into pit, but hopefully he'll find him a group to go in with.
I would think that, I don't think any of these guys could have done a fuel mileage thing, but maybe someone's going to be able to go all the way and surprise us all. We shall see.
For sure.
Unfortunate for Kenrod, it looks like he's in 7th right now. He's doing all right. You got Slabs, Cali, and 1 of the 36 cars all hooked up here as they're going to pick up the 4th car in line. And I am not 100%. You got the leader on pit road as we speak, so we'll see how this shakes out. I think I'm with what's going to be the lead pack, but we will see. Does look like there's having a little bit of lag issues here towards the end of the race. That's unfortunate. I seen another shot there. Yep. Yeah, there could be lots of different reasons for it, but at this point, with this few laps to go, you got to just go. I mean, it is what it is now, and you know it's unfortunate, but you got to do it because as we cross the line right there, we have 3 laps remaining. I believe we are riding along with the leaders here, the top 4. Could be that pack in front of them, though. I can't really tell.
Most definitely. This pack right now?
Yeah, that's the pack I'm riding along with. Do you think that's the second pack, though? I think that first pack.
I think that's possibly the second pack.
Yes, they're desperately trying to catch him. And, man, I want to see that because that's going to make this race a race here at the end.
Yeah, that'll be Tyler and them up there, yeah, because they're pushing pretty tight as if they're trying to get away.
Yep, you got Kenrod in 6th. That is the lead pack up there. Yep, you got a pack of 5 up there in front of Kenrod. It is. It's Tyler Shenny. It's a pack of 4 right now. All 36 cars in the top 4, and man, they are like an arrow. They are just beautiful around there. That is looking good. You got Tyler in 3rd right now. And I don't think so. I don't think this second pack is going to be able to catch him.
I think they're pulling away. I think they're pulling away from him.
They are. I mean, right now, you got to give them credit. Those guys are hooked up. They are running on the line.
And yeah, you called it, though. There could have been something a little different they did there.
Yep, they definitely made the right call as we are on the last lap, fellas. This is it. White flag in the air. Will Tyler be content with 3rd, or will he make a run here? If he's going to make a run, now is the time to do it. He is. He is going to make a run. Tyler is going to make a run. We got 2 versus 2 right now, and the pack of 5. It could get interesting at the line here. Here he comes to the high line.
Did he wait too long? No.
I don't know if he waited too long or not. He's going to make it move to the high line. They go. You got 2 of them.
There he goes. There he goes.
Side by side at the line. Tyler's going to get it. He's going to win it. Tyler Shenny wins the race, fellas. That second pack needed them to do that 1 lap earlier, and they would have been there. But what a run. Tyler Shenny in 1st with Marlboro pushing him 2nd, Wi-Fi 3rd, Hurricane 4th, Millwright 5th, Kenrod 6th, Slab 7th, Cali Blunts 8th, Showstopper 9th, and Rare Breed completing the top 10. What an exciting finish. I mean, because that was 50%er. That was a lot of laps. and a lot of pitting, and it came down to strategy, and they got there. Great finish.
Awesome. That was great racing, and give props to Callie and Slabs and all of those guys back there in that group that
Yep.
did that one hell of a run.
They definitely did. And you know what I'm thinking? And we'll talk to Tyler in the booth here. I'm thinking those top 4 didn't have to put tires on versus the other group that put rights on. I'm thinking that might have been just enough to kind of get up out there, in addition to running as a group and working together. I mean, those 4 cars worked together until they knew it was just between them 4, and then they made the move. So let me go ahead and here in a second, we are going to invite Tyler.
You want me to get Marlboro in here?
Yeah, we'll get Marlboro in here. Who was third again? Let's just do Marlboro and Tyler for now. We'll start there, first and second. Let me invite to the chat. Are you inviting Marlboro? All right, let me invite Tyler Shenny. What a race.
Great race. And there's Marlboro.
Marlboro Finest, P number 2. We will be doing an interview with you in 1 second. We're going to try to get copy that. Let me go into mine. I'll go into mine real quick here. Yep.
What number were you in?
All right, Marlboro, say testing, testing. Yeah, you're not sharing right now. Do you know how, Corey? I'm not sure on PS5. Tyler, how does Marlboro share his voice for YouTube? Oh, he's not on yet. I was a little too soon. Tyler, congratulations on the win, sir. First thing we got to ask you is, how does Marlboro share his voice for a PS5 on YouTube? How does he go to do that?
There he is. It should be. You got a PS5? Should be go to your party and then go to more, and then yeah. Yep.
All right, now testing, 1, 2.
1 second here. I got a little bit of a delay. You are good. Okay, you're good.
All right.
All right, fellas. So, first of all, we're going to talk to Marlboro. Marlboro, you finished second tonight. You had a great race.
Yeah, pretty good, man. First loser, right? But just happy to put on a good show for our buddy we lost, Mr. Bluegrass. You know, he liked running these times 4 long races here, so just glad I was able to have fun and be out there and at least racing for the win.
Yeah, well, you did great. I mean, you really did. It looked like, too, one thing about it is you were committed there at the end to that group of 4. And then once you guys realized that it was just between you 4, you were in that spot where you were the 4th car and Tyler was 3rd, so he needed you. And I'm sure he's appreciative of your help there. Did you think you guys waited too long, or did you know when you went to the high side there that you were going to be able to push him back across that line in first?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I was just I didn't know they were making a run on me there at the end, to be honest with you. We were there was a little bit of chatter going on in the chat. I might have tried to block a little more, but once I looked up in the mirror and seen it was coming, I knew who it was. I wasn't going to throw no last minute Hail Mary blocks or nothing, to for that. It was.
Oh yeah,
It was
that's
a
right.
nice
I'm
two-wide finish
confused
there.
Yeah,
too,
he
aren't
was
I?
on the
You were on
yeah,
the
yeah.
inside. Who was pushing you down?
Marlboro was first. That was
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi
Yeah,
pushed you.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, we got.
Yeah,
It was a little
Wi-Fi.
difficult
me to
tonight,
invite
gentlemen. You were
Wi-Fi?
all in the same damn car, and
I think
Yeah.
you know.
but all
Yeah,
right. So
all
you
of
were
us,
the
yeah.
leader there, and okay.
Yes.
Well, you
Yeah,
did.
I was
Hey,
leading coming. I was leading there at the end. You know, I kind of played my cards right and got on and off pit road a little better than them guys and leapfrogged a couple of them. And Wi-Fi was committed to me. And then, you know, like I said, Tyler and our good buddy
Yep.
Hurricane Slow / Hull / the man pushed
Yep.
him by for the win.
No, that was Hurricane behind you and Wi-Fi behind me.
Oh, it was? Oh, well, there you go. See, I don't know. I had no clue. I
Yeah.
thought it was Wi-Fi behind me. That's why nobody told me y'all were making a run then. So, because Hurricane wasn't, he was radio silent the race.
Did you guys have to put 4 tires, 2 tires, or no tires on that last pit stop?
Yeah, I done
tires.
two.
Okay.
2 tires and a half a can.
Well, we were up here in the booth. We were wondering because that other group had to take 2 tires, but you guys you must have had the strategy. You came out, you were ahead of them, you stayed ahead of them, and heck of a
Well,
job.
I think we kind of
Barbara.
played it. I think we played it pretty good there with Wi-Fi. We kind of backed off and got a good run on them when they was talking about going to pit. You know what I mean? And then we just kind of we built that speed up, and as they slowed down, that we ran that whole lap a little bit faster than the lap that they went into the pit, I believe, and I think that's what separated us. And we all got on and off pit road real well.
Yeah, you did. Certainly did. Well, let's go ahead and talk to Tyler real quick here. Tyler, you won this race. You set this race up with us. How does it feel to come away with the victory?
Sorry, I was responding to Ken Rod. This is amazing. You know, kind of set this up last second kind of thing yesterday to try to, you know, have the community come together between all of our differences to have a good race, good money paying race to our good friend Bluegrass and his family. Really didn't know how many people were going to show up. Really excited to see how many people ended up showing up. You know, that this was a great turnout here. A big shout out to everybody who helped make this happen. I mean, you know, but I kind of put things in front and put the gas on things to make everything happen. And then, you know, guys like Ken Rod, Schmitty Nuts, yourself for broadcasting this whole event, True Daddy for getting around with his guys and bringing everyone in. You know, it shows how close of a community we all are, especially, you know, at the end of the day, this is just a video game, but, you know, I think a lot of us spend more time on this than we do our own families, so I consider a lot of these guys family to me, so it's nice to put on a little show for everyone and, you know, try to send as much proceeds as possible to his family.
Yeah, that's right. That's I echo that with the community, everything. It was really great to see everybody come together for Bluegrass.
And I have a question for Tyler, if that's okay.
Yeah, shoot, Corey.
My buddy Tyler. So man, walk me through that last lap, man. Did you already have your mind made up when you were coming to the white flag, or was that like a last minute thing? I'm gonna make this run right here.
So my biggest worry was the pack of cars behind us. There's like 5 or 6 of them, and you know, at the end of the day, I wanted our pack to win. So I was just kind of counting down to see like how much time that they were making on us to see whether or not if making that move was going to be detrimental to one of us winning the race. So going into turn 3, I seen we were about 1.6 seconds ahead of the lead or the pack behind us, and at that point, I kind of knew that there wasn't a shot for them to be able to catch a draft and pull back or pull us back. So that's when I made the decision myself. You know, at that point, it's go time. You know, as much as we all worked great together, all 4 of us right there on that last stage. I mean, we're all racing. You know, greed gets a hold of you sometimes. So we're all racing for a win here, and I think I caught them guys blindsided. I don't know if they're, you know, the whole radio silence with Hurricane was unfortunate. We couldn't really communicate with him much. I don't know if he was in her party or not, but it kind of worked out because there, like a couple weeks ago, I pushed Wi-Fi to a win, you know, dedicated to his bumper, and I was kind of hoping he'd stay on mine, and he did, and Like I said, kind of caught Marlboro blindsided there. I was expecting him to move me up the track. He never did. I think he just thought that we were all going to push each other to the win, and you know, it was fun. You know,
Well,
I'm not great at these plate tracks at all, so it's super cool for myself to pull one of these things off.
Well, I tell you, it was a great for us broadcasters, for everybody watching. It was a heck of a finish. I mean, it was just by inches there, and you made the move at the exact right time. And I do agree. We were watching there too. That second pack coming. If you'd have done it a lap earlier, I think you guys would have had a handful of that other pack. They were coming pretty good. You kind of had gapped them there, but if you'd got side by side earlier, that's when they would have started coming. But so it was a great run for all four of you, Wi-Fi included, and. It was great to see. I do want to give a shout out to True Daddy and give him a second to talk here. True Daddy, you got anything else you wanna say about tonight's Bluegrass Memorial Race? Amen to that. Yep.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. Wouldn't have missed it.
And for anybody else in the community that hasn't had a time, I want you to give a shot to. We are taking donations to try to get a little bit of cash to the Bluegrass family during this difficult time in their lives. And you can get that through True Daddy, TCR True Daddy. True Daddy, I'm not sure if you want to give or not give your Cash App out, or just contact True Daddy if you are. Yep. Absolutely. All right. All right. Well, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Well, you affect a lot of people's lives, and like I said, the community, we're a small. It's a different community. If you're watching this right now, it's a different community than any other video game you'll have out there. We race with about the same 30 or 40 guys every night, week in and week out. Most of us are compulsive gamers here on this game, so we play literally every night with each other. And um, somebody is telling me they also cannot hear True, so you must not be sharing your voice, True. One more time. What is your Cash App? Dollar sign. Okay, dollar sign True Daddy 1974. It'll pop up as Mama Kimmy. Put on there donation for Bluegrass so he knows if you are interested, or if you want to contact him on PlayStation. He's under True Daddy as well. Contact him there. He'll explain to you. He does all that stuff. Um, last one of our guys that passed away, Rickster, I think he donated almost $1,000, if not $1,000, for the family. And Kenrod, as well as accepting donations, I believe he's already made about $200 to be able to share with True Daddy and get it over to the family. So we really want to respect our friend on this game and help out in any little way we can. So, and at the same time, be able to come together as a group at this race and try to, in his name, have some fun. And I think we did that tonight. I appreciate everybody here for joining us.
One more thing real quick.
Yes, sir.
If you guys would like to donate also to Kenrod's side of things, if you can't reach True Daddy's Cash App, Kenrod's Cash App is $Kenrod KENROD 622 is his Cash App, and then his PayPal is Deborah Norton DeBraNorton.
All right. Yep. And all the proceeds for that will be going to, like I said again, to try to get to Bluegrass's wife is who we're going to try to get that to, but the family and everything, and like I said, help in any little way we can at just a time like this. We've all had this kind of thing happen in our life, so we know what it's like, and any help at these times is much appreciated. So. and on that one, we will end the broadcast. That is a perfect way to end it, guys. Thanks again.